Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. XRP is currently ranked #1 in a new crypto index that tracks the top 10 largest and most liquid cryptocurrencies in the United States. And so I'm going to spend some time in this video highlighting the fact that if you think XRP makes sense, frankly, no matter where you are on this entire damn planet, you are not the only one. Very smart people, very wealthy people, successful institutions, businesses around the world agree that XRP makes sense. That's the reason the money is flowing to it the way it is now that we're getting closer to having a level playing field finally. After XRP being suppressed for years, yes, the market is playing catch up, and you should not be surprised by that. Also, I have this headline from you today. This is actually a fun one. XRP piques interest of multi-billion-dollar wealth management team. This is true. I'm going to show you exactly what's discussed in this article. I ended up jumping into this because there was another investment manager. I forget his title. I'll pull it up when we get to that part of the video. But he seemed to be, let's say, skeptical of XRP. So I asked him a simple question, and he responded. And I'm not convinced that he's convinced about XRP being a good thing. And I don't actually think he knows a whole lot about it, to be honest with you. We also have this headline. XRP posts historic $1 gain in a day. Analyst projects $5 price swing next. Yeah, I will not be surprised if that's true. But before going further, I do want to be clear. I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. All right, so here's a press release. This is shared on Business Wire. Market Vector Indexes launches Mega 10 Index, capturing U.S. crypto market leadership. Now, I do want to note, Market Vector, that is actually a subsidiary of VanEck. If you've been in crypto a while, VanEck should at least sound familiar to you. If you've been here at least a few years, I would expect it to anyway. They're a very large asset manager in the crypto space with $89.5 billion in assets under management. And here you have Martin Leinweber. He's the digital asset strategist over at Market Vector, explaining exactly what this is. And so XRP is at the top of this new index. Now, I will continue to state that I think it's silly to rank coins in this particular way because the XRP ledger, it's decentralized. It's a global force. I understand that Ripple's headquartered here, but Ripple does not have power on the XRP ledger. I mean, they have a validator, but they have one validator. One validator. That's it. Okay? So they don't have any special powers over the XRP ledger. So it doesn't make sense to track things this way. But still, apparently if a coin's created in the United States, that's a huge part of why they're tracking this. And I'll just say this. I don't personally hate it, even though I don't think it makes logical sense because I'm biased because I have such heavy XRP bags. It's my largest individual holding in crypto by a lot. This benefits me. It benefits all of us in the XRP community. So don't get it wrong. I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you what I'm thinking on the matter here. But this is cool for all of us, all right? So here's what Martin Leinweber had to say. New launch today, Mega 10. Make indexing great again. You gotta love that. Excuse me. We're excited to introduce the Mega 10 Market Vector American Crypto Leaders Index, giving investors a new way to watch, track, and build products on the growing U.S. crypto narrative. And by the way, this is a real narrative that really does have power. More money will be flowing to coins that are within this category because the world has agreed this matters. And why? I understand it comes from Trump, and it's gonna emanate throughout the rest of the entire United States government as a result of this. But the United States is the largest capital market on the planet. So even if you're outside of the U.S., I insist this matters to you. It just does. The money will flow like water. And so he continues, what is Mega 10? Excuse me. A rules-based index tracking the top 10 largest and most liquid U.S. domiciled digital assets, capturing the momentum of protocols that could benefit from upcoming regulations and potential U.S.-focused policies under a future administration. Why does this matter? With new crypto regulations expected in the United States and the possibility that a Trump administration could favor U.S. headquartered protocols. You listening, XRP community? That's a key part here. Again, let me read that again. a Trump administration could favor U.S. headquartered protocols, which XRP apparently is considered to be since it was created by United States citizens in the United States. It says investors need a clear framework to track this shift. Now, I will pause to note, and I've highlighted this in recent videos, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, and there might be some other indexes out there, have created a new metric that you can track called Made in USA. And when you click on it, it shows market caps for every Made in USA coin ranked from highest to lowest, and XRP's at the top. So if this is a metric that really matters, those who hold XRP are going to benefit from that mattering the most. All right, so he continues. How does it work? Well, it tracks the top 10 largest and most liquid US domiciled crypto assets. It excludes stablecoins, meme coins, and privacy coins. Quarterly reviewed to adapt to market shifts, and a component weight cap of 30% for diversification. And so let me share this screen grab, and you can see that here XRP is at the top. Components by index weight, 48.91%. Well, how damn you love to see it. You'll love to see it. And so, of course, Doge not on there because it is indeed a meme coin, the largest, most popular meme coin out there. No, not there, and no stable coins. Happy to see that. This is absolutely fantastic. I'm not convinced it logically makes sense, but I'm in a biased way for it. Sure, yeah, bring it on down. I got heavy XRP bags. Come to Papa Money. Come on over. And again, but that's a very real reason to be excited. This is great for XRP holders. This narrative is not going to go away. This has been decided from Trump on down, it's going to emanate throughout the entire United States government, including the SEC. This just is a thing now. It just is. And so I got to tell you, it's not surprising to see that there are all sorts of people in legacy finance and in investment finance and crypto that are increasingly interested in XRP. Take a look at this. This is from You Today. XRP piques interest of multi-billion-dollar wealth management team. Ryan Rasmussen, head of research at Bitwise Invest, has revealed that a multi-billion-dollar wealth management team is interested in allocating XRP in their clients' portfolios alongside some other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. And so take a look at this. I'm just going to go straight to the source here. This is Ryan Rasmussen right here, head of research Bitwise. And he shared this just hours ago, right? He wrote, just had coffee with a multi-billion-dollar wealth management team. In their personal accounts, they own Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, drumroll, XRP, and more. But they can't allocate to any of those in their clients' portfolios. They want to, but they aren't allowed to. Okay, so there is a desire to increase, even in traditional finance, legacy finance, and we're going to get there with Trump at the helm. Thankfully for everyone in crypto, the election went the way that it did. Our net worths are going to be much higher than if Harris had won. I don't think anybody in crypto can reasonably dispute that. Look at how everything has just been on fire in the most positive way possible. The Ripple lawsuits, that appeal anyway, it's going to go away. That's a virtual certainty. The Coinbase lawsuit, that's going to go away. The attacks are stopping. It's all going to go away. And it's going to be easy for traditional people operating in traditional finance to come in and get exposure to the crypto asset class. And why wouldn't they want a piece of XRP when it's being favored? It's being favored by this administration. The largest capital market on the planet, and it's being favored. Hell yeah, they want a piece of XRP. You better freaking believe it. Of course they. And so my point is, that's going to develop in the coming months and years. It's throughout this administration, and I certainly believe beyond, because once it's there, I mean, good luck ripping that out. But it's just going to keep increasing. It's going to be easier for legacy finance to allow their clients to get exposure to crypto. Now, somebody named Pratik Kala, I don't know how to say his name, but he's a portfolio manager and head of research at Apollo Crypto. So some sort of investment firm here. I'm not familiar with him, but he seems to be a skeptic of XRP. And so he wrote to Ryan Rasmussen, he said, did you ask them why they hold XRP? I asked, I guess that MDs, that might be managing directors, at JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. I'm assuming that's Goldman Sachs anyway, he wrote GS. And they didn't have an answer. Just bought it because they had the mind share in 2018 and held it. So there you go. as is usual, people that look down upon XRP holders, we're a bunch of idiots and we don't know why we hold it. Now, mind you, that should be offensive. Now, I've got a thick skin and I laugh at people like this, but I've been researching this literally every day with, almost no exception. So almost literally, for over 7 years now. I know what I'm doing here. I'm well aware of what I don't proclaim to be an expert, but I'm well aware of XRP's position within this ecosystem. I'm well aware of the utility, the massive community that all believe that this makes sense, and institutions and businesses, so on and so forth, that all believe that XRP makes sense. I'm aware of all of this, and you seem to, based on that question, it seems like you just don't get it. Why would you be wondering if they know if you know, right? Because then if you know why XRP is useful, you would assume that people in those positions, they'd also be well informed, because at a minimum, they have the internet, right? And you can use your fat little fingers to type stuff on the internet to learn things, right? Well, Ryan Rasmussen responded to him and wrote, XRP has strong brand recognition, has been around for a decade, plus survived multiple boom/bust cycles, and has done a good job marketing to institutions. Okay, well, XRP hasn't marketed anything, so I don't know what he means by that. Does he mean people building on the XRP ledger? Like marketing XRP? I don't know. He is correct about it having survived, and that's a good thing and noteworthy. That's why, even if you're anti-XRP, if it's been around this long and now it's number 3 in market cap, even after that SEC attack for years on end, shouldn't that pique your interest to where you're like, maybe I was wrong about this. Maybe I should look into this more, and be like, look inward and find out what you don't understand. Wouldn't that be a good time to think maybe I missed the mark? Well, for intellectually honest people, the answer is obviously yes. But anyway, Pratik Kala responded and he said, yep, heard the same. But when pressed on fundamentally why they own it, they had no explanation. Who is they? Who are these unnamed individuals? He says they. They don't know why they hold it. We're buying the crypto internet magic money. Who are these people? Who are these people you're talking to that have that response? Do they really exist? And then he says, different for Bitcoin and Ethereum, where they vaguely explained why they held. Okay, so there's good reasons for Bitcoin, of course, and a little bit of Ethereum, but for XRP, there's no reason. We're all stupid. And then he says, nothing beats Ripple and Cardano marketing from 2017. People must study it, winky face. And so I just had one simple question for him. It's a simple question. It really is a simple question. I wrote, have you tried doing an internet search to learn about XRP utility? That's fair, right? Maybe learn a little bit about that. It's not hard to find out. The information's not being kept from you. So you can type it in, just use your fat little fingers, type it in there on the Webernets, and get some info. That's what I did. Now, I don't have fat fingers. I have properly masculine fingers, not fat fingers. But I did use them to type, and I learned because I've got the sum of all human knowledge right in front of me, right? It's in my pocket at all times on my iPhone. And so he responded to me, and he said, been here since day one of XRP launch, mate. Know everything about it and its utility. Now, for those of you not looking on the screen, I will note that he wrote the word utility. He knows about the utility, but he wrote it in quotes. He's got quotation marks around it. And he's been around here since day one, and he's surprised. He's surprised that people are interested in XRP. Really? And so I responded to him before recording this video. Haven't gotten a response yet, but if he responds, I might highlight that in a future video. But here's what I wrote. Number one, did you put the word utility in quotes because you dispute whether there really is utility? That's usually why people do that. And number two, if you know about the utility of XRP, why are you asking why investment managers are interested in it? If something has utility, it's useful. If something is useful, that means it's valuable. So why wouldn't they want exposure to something that's valuable? Couple more reasonable questions, right? I don't know if he's going to get back to me. But it's clear, I'm getting whiffs of XRP derangement syndrome already. I'm getting whiffs of it. And I don't smell good, man. Smells a little funk. Like you left something in the fridge a few months too long. Like, oh, that's ripe. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting some hints, getting some notes of XRP derangement syndrome all up in this bitch. That's what I'm detecting right here. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. It's not hard to figure this out. XRP is one of the most useful cryptocurrencies in history. And if he's so well informed and been here since day one, did you check all of the amicus briefs in the SEC v. Ripple lawsuit? Because tons of companies, not Ripple, wrote to the judge explaining why they had a vested interest in the case because the outcome would impact them because they use XRP in their business models. Because it's useful, because there's utility. Duh! Does he know any of this? And then we have this headline. XRP posts historic $1 gain in a day. Analyst projects $5 price swing next. Okay. That is a cool thing to see. And I did mention how, of course, the other day, and I'm sure you're well aware by this point, like just the fact that XRP, after it got to its low, and Binance actually got to a low, lower than what was reported on Live Coin Watch, because that just aggregates data. But it got down to $1.77. I think it was Binance. Yeah, Binance. On Monday when that dip happened, and then it shot back up to, I think it's $2.78. It moved up by like 4 times like my average buying price for XRP in a day. Like it blows my simple little moon Lambo mind. But so there's analysts out there like, yeah, well, you're going to be seeing $5 price swings like that next. Now that will not surprise me. Now, hopefully it's more so to the upside than the downside. But one day, like, that won't surprise me. But even before that, it will at some point be normal to see multi-dollar swings in the price of XRP at some point in the future. I don't pretend to know exactly when that's going to be. But if we're correct that XRP makes sense and it keeps getting adopted, of course we're going to get there. So it's just neat to see a headline like this. And this stuff is happening because people around the world understand XRP makes sense, even if some idiots are just never going to get it. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because if anything I say are right, that would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the Moon Lambo.